Life safety is probably the top issue for an elected official. I have always approached local government in a very simple way. Number one, I'm very, very careful with taxpayers' money. I think it's extremely important that we make good financial decisions. And the second piece is focus on quality of life issues. And at the top of the quality of life issues are life safety. When it comes to police and fire, I want to make sure that our city is in a position to attract the best young talent. I want the best detectives, I want the best paramedics, I want the best firemen, I want the best that we can possibly get. And a way to do that is to make sure that we have the best equipment, that we have great training facilities, that we have great facilities for them to work in. And I want that because I'm very competitive with other cities, and I want my residents to have the best life safety. I want the response time to be very short, and I want the professionals that show up at your house to be extremely well trained and well compensated. And so for me, life safety is a huge issue. I've always supported that. I've always supported strong police and fire departments. It's really the backbone of public service and probably the most important issue that we need to address. For instance, when you look at Fort Lauderdale and police safety, if you will, I think that our police department is doing an amazing job despite very extenuating and difficult circumstances. If you've looked at the facility that they need to work in on Broward Boulevard, it's entirely unacceptable. We've had third-party reports done by the city that tell us that that building is at the end of its economic life. So you have a situation there where you have an old police building that is decrepit and run down, and we have an opportunity to redevelop that. In my opinion, we should consider that. I think we should work with the private sector to do a public-private partnership on that site and try to come up with a creative way to activate that property to provide our police professionals with a better facility, with private offices so they can be better detectives and better police officers and serve our residents better than that. Also, when you look at those types of opportunities on Broward Boulevard, you have a really good opportunity to clean Broward Boulevard up. If you look at a city like Delray, when you drive into Delray on Atlantic Boulevard, it's a series of beautiful quasi-governmental buildings. There's a police department, there's a tennis stadium, if you will. So I think we should pursue those kind of opportunities, which will be a win-win, which will help clean up Broward Boulevard a little bit, which will give, and more importantly, a better place for our police department to work and our police employees to work. And at the end of the day, make it a better, safer city for our residents. And so there's an opportunity to improve there. When I think about police and fire, I think about what can we do as a city to make good financial decisions so that we can afford the best police and fire safety possible. And that's kind of how I approach police and fire, and I think it's probably the benchmark and most important piece of a local elected leader's decision-making process.
On Tuesday, January 16, 2018, vote for Walter Duke. Electing Walter Duke is a win for the future of Fort Lauderdale. Learn more at walterduke.com.